OpenAI. OpenAI is an American artificial intelligence (AI) research laboratory that is made up of two companies: the for-profit corporation OpenAI LP and its parent company, the non-profit organization OpenAI Inc. The company engages in research in the field of artificial intelligence (AI) to advance the cause of friendly AI and develop it in a way that is beneficial to humanity as a whole. In late January 2015, Sam Altman, Elon Musk, and several other individuals, who collectively donated $1 billion established the organization in San Francisco. In 2018, Musk stepped down from his position on the board but continued to contribute financially. Microsoft made an investment of $1 billion in OpenAI LP in 2019. The Pioneer Building, located in San Francisco's Mission District, is where OpenAI's headquarters may be found. History. Sam Altman, Elon Musk, Greg Brockman, Reid Hoffman, Jessica Livingston, and Peter Thiel, along with Amazon Web Services, AWS, Infosys, and YC Research, announced the launch of OpenAI in December 2015 and committed more than $1 billion to the new business. By making its patents and research available to the general public, the group declared that it would freely collaborate with other universities and academics. The Pioneer Building, located in San Francisco's Mission District, is where OpenAI's headquarters may be found. OpenAI published the public beta version of OpenAI Gym in April 2016, which is their platform for researching reinforcement learning. OpenAI introduced Universe, a software platform in December 2016, that was designed to measure and develop an artificial intelligence's general intelligence throughout the world's supply of games, websites, and other applications. Musk withdrew from his board seat in 2018, alleging a potential future conflict of interest with Tesla's AI work for self-driving cars, but he continued to be a donor after his resignation. The year 2019 marked OpenAI's transformation from a non-profit organization to a capped-for-profit one, with a profit cap on each contribution set to 100 times the initial investment. The company also teamed with Microsoft, which announced an investment package worth $1 billion into the company, and the company gave its employees shares in the company. Thereafter, OpenAI disclosed its plans to make its technologies available for commercial licensing. In the year 2020, OpenAI revealed GPT-3, a language model that has been educated on the internet's countless billions of words. Additionally, it was revealed that an accompanying API, which was simply referred to as the API, would serve as the core component of the company's first commercial offering. GPT-3 is designed to provide answers to queries posed in natural language. However, it is also capable of translating between languages and generating internally consistent text. The deep learning model known as DALL-E was initially presented by OpenAI in 2021. Its primary function is to generate digital images based on natural language descriptions. In the vicinity of December 2022, OpenAI garnered extensive media interest after offering a free preview of ChatGPT, its new artificial intelligence chatbot built on GPT-3.5. According to OpenAI, within the first 5 days of the preview, there were more than 1 million people who signed up. Reuters reported in December 2022 that it had received information from unnamed sources indicating that OpenAI had projected revenue of $200 million for 2023 and $1 billion for 2024. As of January 2023, it was engaged in discussions for finance that would place a $29 billion valuation on the company. Early in January 2016, the group consisted of 9 different researchers. Wired reports that Brockman sat down with Yoshua Bengio, one of the founding fathers of the deep learning movement, and collaborated with him to compile a list of the top researchers in the field. According to Peter Lee, who works for Microsoft, the expense of hiring a top artificial intelligence researcher is greater than the cost of hiring a top NFL quarterback prospect. OpenAI does not yet give its AI researchers salaries that are competitive with those offered by Facebook or Google. However, OpenAI does pay salaries that are on par with those offered by corporations rather than non-profit organizations. Despite this, Sutskever indicated that he was willing to quit Google to work with OpenAI, partly because of the very strong group of people and, to a very big extent, because of its objective. Brockman is quoted as saying, "The finest thing that I could envision accomplishing is getting humanity closer to safely constructing actual AI." According to OpenAI researcher Wojciech Zaremba, he chose to work for OpenAI rather than accept borderline ridiculous offers that were 2 to 3 times greater than his current market value. Motives. Some scientists, such as Stephen Hawking and Stuart Russell, have expressed concerns that an unstoppable intelligence explosion could result in the extinction of humans if advanced AI someday gains the ability to redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. These scientists believe that this could happen if the AI someday acquires the ability to redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. Musk refers to artificial intelligence as the largest existential threat to humans. OpenAI was established as a charitable organization by its founders so that they could direct the organization's research efforts toward improving people's lives in the long run. Musk and Altman have claimed that concerns about the potential existential peril posed by artificial general intelligence are one of the primary drivers behind their work. According to OpenAI, it's hard to grasp how much human-level AI may benefit civilization, and it's equally tough to appreciate how much it could hurt society if constructed or deployed incorrectly. Both of these statements are difficult to understand. The safety research cannot be postponed appropriately because of AI's surprise past. It's hard to forecast when human-level AI might come within reach. According to OpenAI, artificial intelligence, AI, should be an extension of individual human wills and, in the spirit of liberty, as broadly and evenly dispersed as feasible. Co-Chair Sam Altman believes that the project, which will take decades to complete, will transcend human intelligence. An openness in which the endeavor would produce results generally, in the greater interest of humanity was a fundamental requirement for Vishal Sikka's support, and he stated that OpenAI aligns very nicely with our long-held values in their endeavor to do purposeful work. Sikka was the former CEO of Infosys. Wired's Cade Metz suggests that companies like Amazon may be motivated by a desire to use open-source software and data to level the playing field against companies like Google and Facebook, which own enormous supplies of proprietary data. Metz suggests that this desire may be what drives companies like Amazon to use open-source software and data. According to Altman, Y Combinator firms would provide OpenAI with access to their data. Having been a 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization in the past, OpenAI transitioned in 2019 into a for-profit company known as OpenAI LP, to increase its funding while continuing to be controlled by another organization known as OpenAI Inc. This new structure is referred to as a capped profit structure by OpenAI. Strategy. Musk asked the following question to the audience: what is the best thing we can do to ensure the future is good? We have 3 options. We can sit on the sidelines, we can support regulatory supervision, or we can participate in the development of AI in a way that is both safe and useful to humanity with the proper structure and the appropriate personnel. Musk admitted that there's always some risk that in genuinely attempting to progress friendly AI we may create the thing we are concerned about. Despite this, he believes that the most effective form of protection is to empower as many people as possible to have AI. If everyone possesses AI abilities, then there is no one person or a small group of people who can have AI superpowers. Those who are concerned about the existential risk posed by artificial intelligence have a mixed reaction to the counterintuitive strategy that Musk and Altman have proposed, which entails giving everyone access to AI to lessen the likelihood that AI would result in overall harm. The approach that Musk is taking is met with skepticism by the philosopher Nick Bostrom, who says, if you have a button that could do horrible things to the planet, you don't want to give it to everyone. During a conversation that took place in 2016 about the technological singularity, Altman stated that we don't plan to share all of our source code, and indicated a plan to enable vast swathes of the world to elect representatives to a new governance board. According to the words of Greg Brockman, our goal right now is to accomplish the best thing there is to do. It's not clear to me. Oren Etzioni, who works for the nonprofit Allen Institute for AI, expressed skepticism regarding the transition from a non-profit to a capped profit company. While he acknowledged that attracting top researchers to a non-profit is difficult, he stated, "I disagree with the notion that a non-profit can't compete," and pointed to successful low-budget projects by OpenAI and others. If being larger and better funded always resulted in an advantage, then IBM would still be in the first place. As a result of the transfer, it is no longer required by law for OpenAI LP to make public any information regarding the compensation of its senior workers. OpenAI Inc., a charitable organization, is the only shareholder of OpenAI LP, giving it control of the company. Even though it is a for-profit firm, OpenAI LP continues to uphold a formal fiduciary commitment to the non-profit charter held by OpenAI Inc. Products and their respective applications. The majority of OpenAI's research is centered on reinforcement learning, RL. OpenAI is frequently mentioned in the same breath as DeepMind as a formidable rival. GIM. The goal of GIM is to provide an easy-to-set-up general intelligence benchmark with a wide variety of different environments somewhat similar to, but broader than, the ImageNet large-scale visual recognition challenge used in supervised learning research, and that hopes to standardize how environments are defined in AI research publications so that published research can be more easily reproduced. The user will supposedly have an easier time navigating the system if the project is successful. Since June 2017, GIM can only be used with the programming language Python. As of September 2017, the documentation site for GIM was no longer being maintained, and instead, all active development was taking place on its GitHub page. Debate game. OpenAI introduced the Discuss game in 2018 to teach computers to debate hypothetical scenarios in front of a human arbitrator. The goal of this investigation is to determine whether or if such a method could be helpful in auditing AI judgments and in producing AI that is explainable. We appreciate your viewing, and we hope you enjoyed the video. How was the video? Did you enjoy it? Post your feedback in our comment section below. And subscribe to our YouTube channel Project Ventive for more updates.